Hi, I am Manat Brad of class plus 2 medical from Simigo International School, Abohar. Today I will be interviewing one of the teachers about their experience with teenagers and how they support and handle them. Mr. Akhil Chabda is an experienced and dedicated educator currently serving as a lecturer in biology and agribiology at Bal Bharti Senior Secondary School, Sadul Shahar. He completed his schooling from Assumption Convent School in Abohar, where he developed a keen interest in reading books and teaching. After finishing school, he pursued his higher education at Punjabi University Patiala and Punjab University Chandigarh, earning a degree in BSc Honours, MSc Honours and B.Ed. He began his teaching career in 2021 at Baba Farid Group of Institutions, where he gained valuable experience. He has various certifications from Harvard University. He has taught subjects such as biology, agriculture, agribiology, and environmental education. Today, with teaching experience spanning 4 plus years, he continues to inspire students through his balanced approach that integrates academic instruction with emotional understanding. His background, training, and years of experience have shaped him into an educator who is deeply committed to supporting teenagers as they navigate the complexities of adolescence, including academic pressure, puberty, emotional fluctuations, and social challenges. Now that we know a little about him, let's move ahead and begin the interview. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
I really appreciate you taking out time for this interview. I have a few questions prepared. To begin with, I would like to ask, when you're teaching teens, what's something you keep in mind so the class doesn't fall into pure chaos mode?
Okay. Expectations and boundaries of the class must be made clear to each and every student from the first day itself.
Yeah.
If they know what type of behavior is being expected from them and what will be the consequences if they violate any rules or break any rules, so the class remains calm in that particular situation. Moreover, I try to design the curriculum of the class in such a way that it's flexible, so there are no chances of being creating chaos in my class.
Okay. Next question. Do you ever feel like you have to be part teacher, part therapist? How do you balance that?
Yes, occasionally I feel like we are having a dual role as a part teacher also, as a part therapist also. Nowadays, currently, the situation is that the students are going into depressions.
Yes.
So basically, they need emotional support along with the academics. This emotional support is being provided by the teacher. So I listen to them very patiently at that particular time. I respect those emotions also, but at the same time, I maintain healthy boundaries with them.
Okay. Is there something about teen behavior that adults misunderstand, but you have learned to see differently by teaching every day?
Yes, adults misunderstand quite commonly. They treat the students as they are disrespectful, or they are either being dramatic in that particular sense. But actually, it's not. Neither the teen is disrespectful nor it's dramatic, but they are just, you can say, they are undergoing certain type of physical changes and hormonal changes as well. So I think that actually the students now, they are just fighting their own battles, I would say. Firstly, they are just learning. Some students are still learning how to manage their feelings, their emotions. They are still learning how to manage their stress, anxiety, tensions, worries, and even they are learning how to communicate with each other. So if I look these matters into through my lens, I prefer usually to speak patiently with them in a very calm tone.
How do you figure out whether a student is being disrespectful or if they're just overwhelmed or stressed?
Okay, I would say I would just notice their way of talking, their body language. First of all, I will be guessing through that thing. But if it's necessary, I would have a deep conversation, personal conversation with them.
Okay.
A stressed student will open up immediately if I will be using a calm tone with him or her. But
Yes.
if the way of the student is still sarcastic, then I would say he or she was disrespectful at that particular time.
Okay. How do you handle days when class energy is low because everyone looks mentally exhausted?
Okay, I respect and encourage that exhaustion. Uh, but I will not be dealing in that particular scenario. I will not be dealing with the heavy concepts. I will slow the pace of learning of that particular chapter. I will be in, you can say, I will be conducting GDs at that particular time. That is the group discussions,
Okay.
and certain type of small things we can take up in the class, as well as I can also prefer to give them short breaks. So in this
Yes.
way.
Do you ever have to talk to students about topics like body changes, relationships, or self esteem? How do you keep it comfortable for them?
Yes, occasionally, being a biology educator, I have to go through these topics in the class even. The topics such as adolescence, puberty, hormonal changes, reproductive health, I have to take up these topics. Basically, I provide them the scientific explanation and the accurate information about the changes in their bodies, and I explain that this all things are the part of their life. Everyone has to undergo the changes during their puberty and adolescent stage. So yes, I have to deal it
Okay.
with these situations in the class.
Next question is, how do you create a space where teens feel safe talking about confusing feelings or changes in their lives?
Okay, I use a very calm tone with the students. I am patient. I listen to them very patiently, and also I give a scientific and a accurate information to the students in that particular scenario.
Next, I would like to ask, how do you help a student who feels like they are too much or too emotional because of hormonal changes?
Okay, actually, I explained to that particular student that these changes, hormonal changes, they are normal, completely normal. Their mood swings are also normal, and in that particular scenario, I will guide them to generally consult a trusted adult in their families, and moreover, I will also teach them certain strategies how to manage that particular time. They can basically go through deep meditation, deep breathing exercises, and others. So in this way I can handle that particular situation.
Okay. Okay, next question is, what's your approach when a teen opens up about something sensitive but isn't ready to involve their parents?
Okay, in that particular scenario I respect that particular emotions. I acknowledge the emotions of the student and his or her feelings, but I will be pushing this particular thing onto the school counselors. I will be sending that particular student to school counselors and school management in that scenario.
Okay. At last, how do you support students who are dealing with insecurities around their appearance or identity during puberty?
Actually, I explained to the students that puberty affects different individuals differently. So there is not a single way, correct way to look during the puberty. And
Yes.
also, I usually say to the students that everyone is unique in its own sense, and they have not to compare with others. So in this way, you can say.
Thank you so much, sir. This was really
Welcome.
helpful.
Welcome.